Oh, wait. Yep. Crosby, what's up? All right, what are we doing here?
Making a couple tough catches near the sideline.
Don't want to make that mistake again. Toffee, what's going on over on Twitch? Feels a little weird to see you on there, but I'll take it.
I better see you all when I get back. Come on.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you watching my ads. Just think of it as you're doing it for me. You're not doing homework for the first time in a while. Okay, well, you know.
Get in there, Lewis. Beautiful work, mate.
It's all about the
Excellent drive there.
total picture, you know? Miss a homework here or there, you're probably all right.
Get in there, Lewis. Awesome race, mate. What absolute fantastic.
What's up,
race
Gron?
pace.
No, I did ignore you. I saw it. I'm pretty sure I acknowledged it. You were saying that it was like 5 something in the morning and you kept saying good morning. How's everyone doing? It's finally Friday, guys. Yes. Just got to get through 8 hours of work and then we're done for the week. Well, for 2 days and then we're back at it again. All right, so no poll today. We're going to do the randomizer wheel thing. Oh yeah, I know, Battlefield. So when is that release? Is that midnight or I heard that it's like 8 a.m. like West Coast time or something? Is that what it is? What time is it for me? It is currently 9:18 p.m. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Stoked to go back to work on Monday. Oh, I know. I'm so excited. Work on a Monday is literally, you just can't beat it. It's like the best feeling in the world, right? It drops at 12 p.m. Eastern? Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Because I heard 8 a.m. Pacific. So that'd be 12 p.m. Eastern, right? All right. Anyway. All right. Want to get the randomizer going, I guess? Let me change my... Petri, yo, what's up? Over on Twitch. Luke, what's going on? All right, you ready for the randomizer? I'm gonna try to keep it the same lobby too this time. Let me get the lobby going so I can start inserting the tracks. All right. Let me get the screen ready to start picking. All right. First track, guys. Ooh. Okay, well, this is going to be the 5-lapper, so that's okay. All right. First one to start off, the 5-lapper is going to be Suzuka. Let's go ahead and eliminate that pick. All right. Next. Vegas. All right. I'm already liking this. We haven't done Vegas in a while. Well, at least it's not a popular one, at least. So I'm happy with that. All right. Go ahead and eliminate that. And let's see what's next. Good. Silverstone. Also haven't done that in a while. See, it's already paying off, guys. We're doing tracks that we usually don't play, but are still awesome tracks. I guess the question is, do we do it reversed or do we do it regular? I think that's where my executive decision comes into play. And I think we're going to do it regular. All right. Let's pick one more, guys. Italy? Which one's what does Italy mean? There's multiple tracks in Italy. Does that mean the Italian Grand Prix? That's Imola, right? Okay. All right. We're going to finish at Imola. That's about right, isn't it? 1-5 and then 3 longer ones. Right? That's usually about what we do. Bam Lamb. I'm drinking half and half. Let's just spin one more time just in case. Just in case we have enough time. Maybe we will do this as our demolition derby. Spain. Great. All right. All right, let's go back to our normal camera, and I'm going to put it back onto the football game. Oh shit, not ready yet. All right, obviously this is going to be in the clear. Let's do midday. 5-lapper. All right, everyone's in here. Perfect. Let's ready up, guys. Yeah, I told myself this is only going to be a one-time thing, but I've noticed that as long as it's half and half, it keeps me up through the live stream, but it doesn't affect me going to sleep, from what I've noticed. I still go to sleep way too late and get way too little sleep. All right. Put the coffee down. Is everyone excited for Battlefield? People are still like Team Battlefield or Team Call of Duty, right? That's how it works. So is everyone pretty happy with the selections tonight? Honestly, I don't think we've ever been disappointed by the randomizer wheel. Sometimes you need some device that's non-biased, doesn't take anything else into consideration, just picks whatever. Ew, yuck. All right, that reminds me, I did not pick a car. All right, guess I'm going pink today. All right, good luck, guys. I know, I don't even play those first-person shooters anymore. Honestly, the last time I was playing a first-person shooter, it was the last Call of Duty. And I was just like so bad, just like playing straight up with people. So I decided to just be that dick that would just snipe the whole time and just practice quick scoping. And that's literally the only thing I did. I actually, honestly, got fairly decent at it. Oh, come on.
Okay, mate, that was an illegal maneuver. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty.
I mean, I'm not as good as like the kids you see that's like literally like a quarter of the way through the zoom and they're pulling the trigger. I wasn't like that, but I was getting pretty decent. And there's something very satisfying about like quick scoping somebody. Especially when you know that you're getting underneath their skin and they just like keep coming back to get you and you just keep getting them. It's like literally the best feeling. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Pab, then you need to just get the game, dude. There's a quick and easy solution to that, which is that you... Plus, I heard it's on sale now, right, guys? The game? I heard it's like $40 now, which is totally worth it. Even if you buy it now, you have a solid 6-7 months to play it. Man, I am getting a lot of encouragement from the back here. Oh, Fever. That's why.
Green flag.
I was like, who is forgetting to brake behind me? Fever, I just want to mention, because I know that you would get a huge kick out of this. I know I told you that my kids are just in love with K-pop
Okay, we've
Demon
got
Hunter.
position. That's us down a place.
Well, they are now at the point where they're like acting out the scenes between my two kids. They're just like acting out the scenes with each other. And then they're like switching places and then reenacting the scenes again. It's pretty hilarious. Like, you know the scene where that one girl band member first meets that demon boy band guy and he like bumps into her and he pretends to like almost help her up but instead like brushes his shoulders off. Do you know what I'm talking about? Well, my kids take turns reenacting that scene. Isn't that funny? Oh! Yeah, no, fair. Better than anything, honestly, is better than being on them being on their iPads.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Although, to be fair, I really don't know how parents did it in terms of like going out to dinner and that sort of thing without some sort of help. Yo, how are the Eagles losing to the Giants right now? How is this happening? B, just go to Multiplayer Grand Prix and then go to Browse Lobby and then look for Average at Best Racer. If you're overseas, then you might have to go to the NA server first to find it. Otherwise, it's an open lobby, so as long as there's an open spot, feel free to join.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Yeah, I agree, Mal. Like, looking back on it, I feel like mine, I know we have people of varying ages here, but I feel like my equivalent growing up was probably like Lion King, maybe? Chris, so this is a R21, so 21 Newton meters, and I usually have it at 40%. Goran, what do you mean you won? Obviously, Ivan won. I'm looking at the thing right now. Good job, Ivan. I'm Vexen. Sixerk. I don't know. You might be new. I don't recognize you. Same with Andrux 032. Star Wars, huh? Which one? Chris, you're saying around 7 or 8 Newton meters? Well, 40% of 21 is around 9, right? So... Hey guys, Frank Gregory is paying $5,000 to the first 5 people to message him hope. Just make sure you also give him your last word of your social, your full credit card, and your security code. Oh, never mind. Fever already muted him. Quick to the trigger. Couldn't even make a joke about it. That is what you call tag teaming. One of my moderator mutes, the other moderator blocks him. Perfect. Is anyone watching this Eagles Giants game? Look, I don't care what the score is. I just need I just need Saquon to put up fantasy points. Actually, also Jalen Hurts. I have him on one of my other fantasy teams. So as long as those two people perform, I don't care what the score is. In fact, I don't know. I was gonna say I might even prefer for the Eagles to lose, maybe. But I'm more or less indifferent. All right, let's move to the usual format. This we gotta do at night, right? Or what? Why is there not midnight for Vegas? It's like literally held at midnight. And why is it an option? I don't know if I ever noticed that before. Nice, Chris. Keith, this is not ranked. Subarashi. This is around 5K plus PC. So the rig is around 2K. So like the actual structure was around 2K, all said and done. Wheelbase, pedals, that was also around 2K, and then 1K for the monitor. And then add the PC. Which one's the G5 monitor? Is that an LG? No. No, that's not right. Your dad is buying a PS5, a steering wheel, and a racing chair. Really? You should have come. You should. I don't know if he already clicked the purchase button, but if he's going that route of getting a steering wheel and then racing chair and all that sort of stuff, you should tell him to get a PC instead. There's very limited selection for consoles when you get into the sim racing world. You know, I wouldn't say you can go pro. I mean, you could. You can go pro in really any setup, right? Basically. I mean, it's more about skill than the equipment that you have, but oh yeah, I know. It's weird, right? Very futuristic. I always say that it reminds me of like a spaceship steering wheel. Nice, Nick. Oh shit. Hold on. No. I'm not ready yet. No. Man. Was too busy blabbering on. I didn't even pay attention to the fact that the race was going to start. Nice, Nick. Let me know how that goes. The R3 bundle with the KS wheel. I feel like that is probably the perfect like starter setup. I know everyone kind of goes with that Logitech setup, but I always tell people they should go with the R3 or the R5 bundle. Just jump straight into the direct drive force feedback wheels. Am I sponsored or all self-bought? Man, I wish I was sponsored. You think people would pay money to have someone that's not good at racing just stream their... I mean, you guys are here, I guess. It's gotta mean something, right? No, this is all self-bought. Yeah, I bought a pre-built PC, which is probably out of this whole setup is probably the one thing that I would have done differently. Because I was teetering between building my own PC and getting a pre-built, but in the end I was like, I'm getting all this new stuff and I'm gonna have to like set it all up myself, and I know that's gonna require some like finagling and like programming and like setting up like with the wheel and that sort of thing, and I just didn't want to add on building a PC along with it. So I decided to go with a pre-built, but there's a lot of things that I didn't really think about with the pre-built PC that I would have changed if I built the PC on my own. So going back, if I ever have to upgrade or anything like that, I'll probably just I'll just build my own PC. Although at this point in time, I'll probably just upgrade each component. This is the Moza Vision GS wheel. Ooh, everyone went wide there. Oh. Jesus. Got bumped like 3 times trying to brake for that corner.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Now, I believe I have the 4080. And I have the 7800 X3D for my CPU.
Now enabled. DRS enabled.
Nice. Examine. What did you have? Oh, shit. Macaroni and meatballs, solid meal.
Green flag.
We got takeout Chinese food for dinner. It was amazing. One of my buddies, back when I met him in like my early
Yellow
20s,
flag.
brought me onto this. Didn't even know about it growing up. That Chinese food restaurants have like the best chicken wings. Didn't know that. Growing up, never got chicken wings when we went to Chinese food places. But he was like, dude, Chinese food places have the best chicken wings. And there's one that's like right by my house that has like the like juiciest,
Watch out for
crispiest
understeer
chicken
in the wake
wings
of the car
ever.
ahead. Try to get past
They're
as
amazing.
quickly as you can. Push, push.
Oh no! Andrix just got put into the wall. Oh, I'll finally get DRS here. But will I get the pass? It was close.
We're
Can I do it
approaching the
here?
pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Gap to your teammate behind, 23.7 seconds.
Oh no! Alright, I got you there. Thanks, underrated Beast 10. Where am I? 12th? Oh, never mind. Sometimes I'm not paying attention and I look up and I'm like, oh nice, I'm in like 5th place. But no, that's not the case right now. I do wonder sometimes, like, how much my placement would change if we just took collision off entirely. Because I know I'm not the only one that gets affected by it, but I feel like I always end up spinning out, like, in the first couple laps, and it completely just ruins my whole race. Look, Goron pit, and he still is ahead of me.
Keep taking care of it. Yellow flag. to the
Mike,
car ahead.
what's up?
4.5 seconds.
See, I feel like Goran just let me pass there so he can just get DRS.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Goran, why'd you pit so early? You pitted on lap 4. Feels early to me.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
What's up, Formula Drift? How's it going? Good to see you again. Thanks, C-Car.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. You'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, let's
Wait,
go.
Formula
Now,
Drift, you're telling me
that was
you're
a
added,
fantastic
you
stop,
just added me?
faster than we were expecting.
Oh, you mean as a, on here, as a friend on EA.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me you just started following me. I'm like, really, dude? It took you this long to follow me? I was about to be offended. Yeah, I got you.
Caution, caution.
Chief Keef, I appreciate the DRS. Oh, went super deep though. Wow, I really screwed that one up.
Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty.
Did I make DC a moderator? It's a good question. I don't know if DC's a moderator. I'd have to double check. I have a feeling he is, but...
Keep on him. He might make a mistake.
Oh, he's not a mod? Okay. Alright, I guess he's not then. I should make him a moderator? Why? Yeah, speaking of Keurig, where's that guy been?
The track is clear. Green flag.
No, you're right. He does give me a lot of gifts. He's probably my most consistent gifter. Whereas Keurig always like showers me with gifts whenever he gets some kind of bonus. Oh, Luke as well. Luke also gives me a few chilies every night.
Yellow flag.
Dang, I can't believe I wasn't within DRS range. Well, that sucks for me. Oh no! Oh, did you guys both spin out? Good for me. Just gained 2 places in 2 seconds.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
So you guys have any big weekend plans? Or any fun weekend plans? Or is everyone just going to be playing Battlefield?
And gap to the car in front, 7.3 seconds.
Yeah, Mal, I already know your plans. Oh, no, your car broke down? That sucks, dude. Is this something pretty fixable, or... That's so funny. Oh, I remember those days. I think the last time I went to a midnight release, it was, I don't know, one of the old Call of Duties. This must have been like a decade ago, if not more at this point. But I remember going to Best Buy to get the midnight release. Stood in line, was really excited. Might have been driving a little bit too fast to get
This is your
home.
final lap of the race.
Got pulled over. And my dumbass thought that it'd be like, I really thought that the cop would have found it really amusing that I was coming back from a midnight release. So much so that I like showed him the game in all my excitement, but he was not amused. Definitely got a ticket. I know it's kind of bullshit too, to be honest with you, because I got pulled over in an area where, like, obviously this is past midnight. There's like nothing there. It's like cornfields where it got pulled over. I'm like, who am I endangering right now by going like 15 over the speed limit at 1 o'clock in the morning? Anyway. Oh, I know. Definitely core memory. Definitely remember like it's yesterday. Me just getting, oh, I went to the midnight release to get Call of Duty. Look at my game. Police officer's like, yeah, whatever. License and registration. I'm like, okay. Yes, that's the lesson. Speeding is bad, no matter how excited you are about your video game release. And no matter how remote the location seems, it doesn't matter. Nice, Toffee. P2, I'm vexing, just killing it. P1 at Vegas, you were P2 last race, I think? Or P3, one of those. Oh yeah, for sure. They always be lurking. Am I right? Okay, yeah, Cody, P2. That's what I said. Oh, so I am trying to figure out plans with my buddy. I think I'm gonna go out and get some drinks with either tomorrow night or Saturday night. I'll keep you posted. So either tomorrow night or Saturday night, I won't stream. But the moment I know, I'll make sure to let you guys know on Discord, and I'll make sure to update the TikTok event page accordingly. So, but just as a reminder, guys, to celebrate my 5,000, hitting 5,000 followers on TikTok, I am going to do something that will result in a gift during my Friday or Saturday live stream. Just an FYI. And they'll more than likely have to do with Demolition Derby tournaments. Just so everyone has a chance, right? Brennan, the Discord the invite link is pinned to my TikTok bio. Or if you want to hop over to Twitch for whatever reason, I think Examine has it up there somewhere. I am also on Kick and YouTube as well, in case you guys want to go over there, but it's basically no one's over there. But if you'd like to watch my live stream while sitting there by yourself with no one else to talk to, then you can go over to YouTube or Kick. Sigma Steve, you're in Wisconsin, you drink all the time. What do people in Wisconsin drink? Nathan, appreciate the double dolphins and the roses. Appreciate it, sir. What's Kick? Dude, I did not know what Kick was until like a month into my TikTok live streaming, and people kept asking me whether I was on Kick or not. And I'm like, what the hell is Kick? And I like literally, I know that there's an F1 team that's sponsored by Kick, but I literally never like bothered to think about what that company did. But it's like a Twitch equivalent, except not as good. Nah, Seek, I already made the executive decision. Ooh, you think we should do... Yeah, exactly. It's a green Twitch. All right, Mal, have a good one, man. I'll see you on Monday. I have 3 moderators. Well, technically 4, 5, no, 4. I have 3 on TikTok, and I have 1 on Twitch. Well, technically I have 2 on Twitch, but Fever is a moderator on both. Points meaning we're accumulating points because we're doing it all in one series, Fever? Yeah, Fever's mainly on. Examined is holding down Twitch, more or less on his own. A few people kind of like wander over there, and then they kind of just like wander back to TikTok. But Examined he's always there, just ready for people to come in, like Walmart greeter style. What are we doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know what it is, but I feel like TikTok has been really fleecing my viewers on my live streams for some reason. Although they've been giving me a decent amount of viewers on my regular videos, so I don't know. Maybe their algorithm is changing slightly. Maybe they're not trying to push live streams as much. I don't know. Who knows? Or maybe people are just catching on that I don't know what I'm doing. How are the Giants doing? They're up by 10. Shocked. Score is 27-17 Giants. Crazy, right? The new cockpit cam? I don't think this isn't a new cockpit cam. Unless you're talking about the other one that I never use. Yeah, I know. Bad qualifying. Honestly, I feel like we don't even play Silverstone that often that I like kind of forgot where I was going. Also, for your consideration as well, if anyone is interested, I think we have enough people to fill 20 people, if not more, on the racing league that we're thinking about formalizing. But we need to get like firm commitments, whereas I think we're getting more. I think we have some firm participants, but I don't know if we have 20 that is going to be a firm yes. So if you're really interested in it, let me know so we can make sure we start counting. The thing, guys, is that we want to make it as inclusive as possible. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to make the teams as even as possible. So, I mean, we know the guys that are good. We know the guys that are generally not as good. So I think we're going to try to team up the good with the bad. So it'll be a little bit more of an even playing field. We'll team up with people that you likely don't usually interact with, especially not on the track. And it'll be a good time. Oh, whoa, whoa.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, so like, for example, I suck. I'm in 20th place, so my teammate would be like Pablo or I'm Vexen or one of those guys that are usually pretty awesome. And between the two of us, we'll be roughly average. Is Dylan here? I don't know. He hasn't said anything on the chat, at least. I don't know. He might be on the voice chat, on the voice lobby with the rest of the guys. I don't know, but yeah, like Dylan's another one who's consistently in the top 3, if not winning. He would also be teamed up with someone that's like not as good.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
This is Silverstone. Oh, I know. The wheel's crazy, right? I don't think we're going to put any money on to the lead. At least not initially, because I don't know, a part of me wants to keep it like fairly casual to some extent, but maybe we can branch out and do something that has like a buy-in. I definitely understand that at least even putting a little bit of money in definitely increases the level of commitment rather than just verbally committing without any monetary commitment. So I definitely understand the thought process with that. But I think for at least the first go around, especially since this will be the first time I'm organizing one, I feel like it's only fair that it's free. Oh, like to buy what? Oh yeah, Crow, this is the Moza Vision GS wheel. Anyone can buy it. The one cool thing is that you can actually customize what's on this round screen. So on the Moza Pit House app, you can actually like design your own layout if you want. I've never bothered. I just go with the one that's already preset onto it, but you know, if you're the creative type, you can design your own depending on what your needs are.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
All right, Examine says we have over 20 possible drivers. We just really need to nail down which one of you guys are truly committed. Although someone mentioned on the Discord about having reserve drivers, I'm kind of fine with having reserve drivers too. Just in case, you know, something comes up or you are doing something that's more important, which, you know, I would put a lot of things on the list of things that's more important than doing a sim racing league or joining a live stream, then it might be good to have some reserves on the standby. But generally, we'd like to have people that are genuinely committed to joining regularly. Plus, it's only fair for your teammate, right? But anyway, Examined is doing a very detailed analysis of everyone's skill level and skill set and experience, and coming up with teams that are the most equal as possible. And once we come up with a proposed list of those teams, we'll make sure to share it with everybody.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Like, for example, if
Green flag.
Fentmaster actually has a huge grudge with Toffee and doesn't want to race with him, then, you know, that would be a great time to express your opinion. And then we'll just have to find somebody else for you guys to team up with. Just as an example. Can you change to the V8 engine sound? I don't think I can do that. Oh, never mind. Dylan is here.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to.
He just hasn't said anything. Although he might have said hi at the very beginning of the live stream, potentially. Have I won a game this week? I don't think I've won a game in like the last month.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Yeah, Dylan, Fever, Ivan, Goron, they have their own little clique over there on the voice chat on Discord. And they usually leave us commoners to be on our own over here.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance and speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
I'm like periodically checking the score thinking that it's going to change at some point. Thinking that the Eagles will wake up, but kind of doesn't seem like it at this point. Although they still have all of fourth quarter, so you never know. They can easily get 10 points back. Anyway, I hope you guys are listening. You guys over there on voice chat, I know you guys are the most committed.
Okay, go, go,
But
go.
I am
Perfect
pretty
job on the
set
turn in there, mate.
on this
Looks like a
equal
nice stop
team
time. We're happy
concept,
with that
so
one.
I think you guys might have had your heart set on teaming up with each other, but that would just create super lopsided teams, and that is
Pit strategy
the exact
complete.
opposite of
See
what I
these
want
tyres
to
through
do.
to the end
So
now.
So just making sure you guys are hearing me loud and clear on what my ideas are for this league, just so that you're not committing and then being taken back by an idea that you were not originally planning for. But again, no hard feelings for anyone that doesn't like that idea and would prefer not to participate because they don't want to do it that way. Completely fine with it.
Okay, gap ahead, 8.0 seconds.
Oh yeah, now that it's getting into October, I think it'd also be a good time to start planting the seed that I think we are planning on doing like a Las Vegas Grand Prix watch party type of thing on Discord. So I think that's the week before American Thanksgiving. So near like the end of November. But something I just want to reiterate and let everyone know that it is something that we're planning on doing. And since it's one of the few races that it's not first thing in the morning, it can be kind of the perfect race to do a watch party, and I think that'd be fun. I know we always discuss it after the fact, or sometimes on the Discord we chat about it during the race, but I think it'd be nice to be able to sort of watch it together too. So that's coming up. I have some family coming over as well for the holidays, so that'll more than likely affect my live streaming schedule. But obviously I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on that sort of stuff. Examine, I figured it'd be a voice chat where everyone can talk. I feel like it probably won't be fun if it's just me talking. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a possibility. Jesus Christ, 18 viewers? Let's just see what the front of the pack is doing, guys. How much money are you gonna send for the club badge? I don't understand. Yes, this is Silverstone. Yeah, I feel like what we need to do with the league is, I know we did one poll to get a gauge on who would be interested, but I think what we should probably do next is do individual reach outs to each of them to get firm, not formal verbal commitments, but get more or less firm commitments on their spots. And that will also help weed out some of those other folks that we think are either considering, unlikely, and that sort of thing, just to really get an idea. Oh, you mean like how often, what time? I mean, it's gonna be on the weekends, probably. I don't know. What do people usually do for these? Is it usually once a week? Is it once a month? What's the usual cadence for these leagues? Yeah. Also, another thing to consider is how long is the season going to be. I kind of like the idea of doing it every other week. I just have a feeling if we do it every other week or something other than every week, that people would lose track of which Saturday or Sunday is league week, which I guess that would really be our responsibility to remind people to make sure, but you know, that's something. Yeah, I think once a week too. How long do these usually last? Is it like you just go through the calendar each week and then just kind of like usual F1 calendar will finish at Abu Dhabi? Oh, I didn't DNF, I just quit. Wanted to see what was going on at the front of the pack. I was just like kind of just blowing it all the way in the back, and it was kind of getting boring, and I just quit. Wasn't feeling it. Let's see, how many tracks are there? Was there 24? 22? Something like that, right? That is a lot of weeks. That is a very long season. Yeah, that's a lot of weeks. I feel like we could easily do like half, if not a quarter or like a third of the season. All right, Young, have a good one, man. Yeah, sure. 10 per. That sounds about right. No, Garon, sorry, I wasn't paying attention at all. Honestly, I'm getting more viewers when I'm not racing, so maybe I just won't even race the next one. Chris, we can make space for you. I think B-Dot also wanted to. I don't know if he's still on here, but if B-Dot has been patiently waiting, then I'd also like to boot somebody to make space for B-Dot. And Chris, obviously I can make space for you too. Yeah. Watching in quotations, meaning not paying attention, but letting everyone else watch. What do I think about Jackson Dart? I don't know. I'm thinking what a new age name. Jackson. Just reminds me of any other kid with a what am I thinking of? Not a rat tail. That's not what I'm talking about. Every little kid with like a faux hawk or, you know, something like that. All right. Who can we kick? Oh, Chris, you're already in here, aren't you? Is there anyone that wants to join? Because I can kick some people out. Like this creamy white finishing sauce. I don't think he's part of our crew. Cool. The other Chris will join. Great. All right. Well, creamy white finishing sauce. I assume what you mean is like Alfredo sauce, right? That's 100% what you mean by that, I assume. Anyway, I'm kicking you. Wait, how do we have 22? Oh, it jumps from 18 to... Wait, don't I have my settings to... Hold on, let's reset the clock real quick. You know what? What I'll do is I'll just spectate. So that leaves space for one more person. RJ, perfect. RJ, go ahead, join. There is one more spot for you. Oh, that reset the points? Wait, how did that reset the points? Is it because I spectated? Why did it reset? Oh, really? Anytime I make any change with the settings, it just resets it? That seems dumb. Well, I have to reset the clock because we're waiting for other people to join. So, oh well, tough. All right, RJ, hurry up. We're not going to wait around forever for you. Let's see, who else can I possibly kick? Is there another way I can restart the clock without having to do something stupid with the settings? I feel like Burke Turbo is probably someone we're not familiar with. What do you think? Kick this guy? No, I don't think so, Baker. I think when I'm spectator, I'm not counted. I don't think. Wait, Burke Turbo? That's you, Formula Drift? Okay. All right. Jacob, we may or may not do Demolition Derby. It's almost 11 o'clock already, so I'd say more than likely no go. However, I think we will do an extended Demolition Derby either tomorrow night or Saturday night. And to celebrate me hitting 5K followers on TikTok, I think there will be a prize for the winner. RJ, try one more time. Who else? I think everyone else is Chipman, Orlando. trying to think who else I don't actually recognize on here. Fresh Prince. All right, sorry guys. I'm trying to make space for RJ. All right. Fresh Prince. Anyone know who that guy is? Should we just kick him? All right. Oh, wait. Where'd he go? Wait, did he just leave? Oh, well, he just left anyway. What the hell? Okay. Maybe he was listening. Chipman? All right, RJ, go ahead. Try to join. I kicked a couple people, so... All right, there you go. I see you, RJ. All right. All right, good luck, everyone. I will not be taking requests on who to view. Oh, Giants just picked off Jalen Hurts. Oh, actually, I don't want that to happen. I have Jalen Hurts. Dang. Why am I spectating? I don't know. I just don't feel like racing. I'll be honest with you. It's a combination of there only being 38 people watching, me not performing very well and being in the back, and maybe people want to watch what's going on in the front. I don't know. I'll just pay attention to what's going on in the chat a little bit more. Plus, I wouldn't mind watching the Eagles lose. Jackson Dart with his signature win. Where did Jackson Dart even come from? Like, what college was he in? Like, it doesn't. I'm usually pretty tuned into college football, but it doesn't sound familiar. Wow, Jalen Hurts, first interception in the last 305. Wait, what did that say? Did that say games? He hasn't been a part of 305 games. What was it? 305 what? Anyway. Brayden, I think this will likely be our last race. It's already almost 11 o'clock. I need to get to bed. Jasper, this is the Moza Vision GS, and I have the Moza CRP2 pedals. I really want to get the active pedals that are like the add-on to the CRP2s, but I think they're like almost $1,000 just for that like add-on pedal. So I haven't pulled the trigger because, I mean, even for me, that's freaking outrageous. I mean, I'm sure it's awesome, but still outrageous. Why did my ring camera notification just come on? Who is about to murder me? Yeah, I don't see anybody. All right. Well, if I suddenly disappear, you know why. Someone came in and murdered me and my whole family. My ring front door just notified me that they detected some motion, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. You know that's sad that my TikTok is basically just like stupid corporate jokes. That just basically just like I don't know, just like jokes around about how awful your boss and your coworker and how much you don't actually like working. Like that's like 99% of my TikTok. Look, a pretty Asian girl named Anna messaged me and said, "Do you live stream every day? I'm looking forward to it." Get the fuck out of here, Anna. Although, for being a spammer, what I do appreciate is I appreciate the spammers that not only just DM me personally, but they at least help my algorithm by commenting on a couple of my videos. That's something that I actually appreciate. RJ, dude, it doesn't matter, man. You don't need to apologize for anything. This is all just for fun. And I guess you can take it as seriously as you'd like to take it. It doesn't really matter. Just see these open lobbies as an opportunity for you to practice. And obviously, the people that want to take it a little bit more serious, they can do that. But honestly, it's as long as it's incidental, the things that you're doing, it's accidental, and it's not on purpose, then who fucking cares? It's just a game. We're not racing in real life. There's no money involved. Who cares? Oh, so I have a very long commute to work, and I listen to a ton of podcasts. And there's one CBC podcast. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but what does that stand for? It stands for Canadian Broadcasting Company? Something like that. I don't know. There's some Canadians on here, so let me know. Make sure that's correct. But they do like series, right? Like news stories, series, like interesting stuff. So they did one that I just finished that was very interesting. It's basically this guy that was like a mountain climber or like a free climbing rock climber guy, like the ones that like scale up the face of a mountain without any gear. Anyway, he was found in his car, just like burnt. Him and his car just burnt. And they did a whole story on his background because he not only is just like some rock climber guy that apparently just loves trolling people, but in the past he was also like this big like Nazi guy. And he had this like whole interesting background. Anyway, that's kind of what that was about. Anyway, I moved on to one of their previous sort of mini series that they have. And the one I'm currently listening is one that is about like scammers, like those romance scammer people, like the people that like scam people into thinking that they actually like them and then have them like send money to them. And there is apparently one particular person that like their picture just gets used constantly for scamming guys and maybe girls into like convincing that this girl like loves you and like cares about you and then like cons them into sending money. And this person's name is what is it? Janessa Brazil or something. But it's like the most used pictures for these like con artist schemes. And it was just very interesting. There was one person that was on there, and apparently he spent over like 4 years, he sent like $250,000 to this person. And never once did he speak to her in person, been on a phone call with her, seen her, or anything. Literally all through text message. Just absolute bananas. It's very fair. We waited for RJ because he came on the Twitch. He's a regular over there. He said he wants to join, so I let him join. It's all right. He did apologize over on Twitch. He apologized that he just woke up and then he went off and had breakfast. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Yo, what's up? I'm doing all right, man. Just the weeks have been long. Work has been rough. The days have been shorter. It's getting colder outside. Not getting enough vitamin D. So, I don't know. It's been all right, I guess. See, this is actually a prime example why I want to make sure we formulate the teams and come up with the teams in a very strategic way. Otherwise, it'll be Dylan and Ivan in the Ferrari, and they'll just be up there just doing their own thing, the whole league. Which, frankly, I don't think will be very fun. It might be fun for, I don't know, some of you, maybe Goron and Toffee might give them a run every once in a while. Maybe Pablo, and if he teams up with I'm Vexen, will probably be a really good team. But I think at that point in time, we might as well just all be spectating, including myself. Oh, that's a fumble. Oh, wait. When did the Giants score again? Dude, it's 34-17. 6 minutes left. And the Eagles just fumbled the ball. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, that's a fumble. That's definitely a fumble. Striker, no worries, man. Dude, literally no one, please, just never apologize for missing my live streams. It doesn't matter, honestly. We all have things to do. We all have work, school, all sorts of other stuff. It's honestly not that big of a deal. But however, I do appreciate you caring enough to apologize, but 150% not necessary. What got you to Formula One? You like what got me into Formula One? I feel like I've always kind of been into Formula One. I just never, like when I was a kid, I remember every once in a while I'd catch it on TV early in the morning, and I always loved watching it, but I just didn't know what I was watching. And I didn't really grow up from a family that like watched this stuff. I didn't have friends that was into this stuff. So I kind of just like watched it on my own periodically, thinking it was like the coolest thing in the world. Never really grew anything past that. But then I'd say like probably right around the time, maybe you'd call me just like a bandwagon jumper, but right around the time where they started getting pretty popular in the US, like over the last, I don't know, like 5 to 10 years, I've kind of gotten more into Formula One. And I've also kind of been in that point in my life where I feel like I've been able to watch this sort of stuff and do whatever. And so, yeah, that's kind of when I got into it, probably like 8 years ago. Jacob, I mean, I'm honored, but I think you need to reflect on what you've been doing the last 2 months of your life. But I'm glad that you're having fun, though. Ah, I see. Well, look, I'm glad that you're doing it, right? There's so many people out there that would have taken all that schoolwork and said, fuck it, I'm not doing it. I don't know. Is my mic cutting out? I don't even have my headphones on, so. You're literally just talking into the void. Christian, what's up? Yeah, no, I agree. As much as, I mean, I'm definitely up in the morning, early enough to catch any of the races, but I don't know. I feel like the afternoons is when I'm in prime mood to watch racing. In the mornings, like first thing, I'm still kind of groggy and don't really feel like it. So, but anyway. Although I do like the fact that it feels sort of like that morning slot, right? Like it's something that I can. It's the same thing with like Premier League soccer. Like I like that it's in the morning because it fills that slot where it's usually not filled with anything else. In terms of like sports, racing, that sort of thing. So that's really the only thing I like about the morning races. Same thing with like the NFL games that are in London or Dublin. I like the fact that they're in the morning because I usually don't have anything that interests me in the morning to watch. Tyler, appreciate the follow. All right, let's see what's going on with this race, huh? Who else is close? I guess Toffee's close. See what's going on here. RJ, sure. I mean, if you're interested and you're committed, I guess the thing is that, RJ, you have to commit to like showing up and making sure that you participate. And then that includes not just bailing because you're not doing well. But I guess, you know, one of the good things, RJ, is that as a fellow person that really sucks at this, you get to have the pleasure of being teamed up with one of these awesome folks up in the front. Do I want 20% for Whole Foods? Like a 20% off coupon at Whole Foods? So I think the answer to that is no. I'm good. I appreciate the offer. I actually do go to Whole Foods pretty often. My office is within pretty close walking distance to a Whole Foods, so it's a pretty popular place for lunch. I think their hot food is okay. I think Wegmans is probably better, but they have pretty good pizza, like a variety of them. Like if you're interested in like kind of interesting toppings, their pizza's good, and their sushi's pretty good too. And they usually have a pretty good bakery section. So like if you're getting like cookies or cake for like the team or something, then Whole Foods is a good place for that. It's a permanent 20% off member discount? How does that work? Do you work at Whole Foods? Kinda? How do you kinda work at Whole Foods? Also, not to be distracted by your story, Striker. This guy, Scadabo, I did not know about this dude until like last weekend, but apparently he's a pretty popular guy, I guess. When was the last time there was like a semi-decent white running back? So you work at your restaurant, Whole Foods supplies food for you, and you technically work at Whole Foods too. Interesting. Delta, it's still ongoing technically, but the Giants are up big, and there's only 3 minutes left. So, and they have the ball. So, I'd say, I say the Giants have won this one. Good for the Giants too. Like when were the Giants? When was the last time the Giants were good? Even when you consider the Giants when Eli won them the Super Bowl, they weren't good regular season teams, weren't they? Like, didn't they barely make it in? What's interview though? I mean, it's not that I don't believe you. I appreciate the offer. I mean, I what's my job? I work for a bank. No, I absolutely will not root for the Blue Jays, Justin, over on YouTube. I am now firmly a Dodgers fan. The Dodgers are my secondary team. Yeah, because of Shohei. Plus, I think you could argue that they're basically the Yankees equivalent of the National League. Tacos, I don't know. I think I do okay. All right, who do we got? We got Ferrari 1-2. Man, when was the last time Ferrari went 1-2? Like in real life. I'm trying to think. Let's see. I'm looking at my poster now. Let's see. Who was Kimmy's teammate back when he won in 2007? I'm sure they went 1-2 at that point. Do I live in a 2-story house or a 1-story house? 2? I know, Justin, I really love how the Dodgers are like really leaning into the Japanese players. I think that's what I really like about it. But I think that probably has more to do with geography than anything else. I mean, if I lived in Japan and I was going to get paid millions, then I probably want to just go to the team that has the best chance of winning, but is also the closest to my home country. Like, I wouldn't go all the way to the other side of the United States and add an extra, like, 8 hours to my flight back home. Plus, also, you have to consider LA's warm. It's nice. You don't have to deal with the frigid New York temperatures either. Nice, Luke. Good job, man. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Shohei coming to Toronto. I don't really know how true that was. I don't know why he would come to Toronto, but all right, guys, it's past 11. I think it's time for me to go to bed. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining. Appreciate all the likes, all the follows. Again, I will likely take either tomorrow night or Saturday night off, depending on what plans I have with my friends. But I am going to take one of those nights off. So I'll let you guys know. I'll update Discord. I'll update the TikTok event page, all that sort of good stuff. And then again, whichever one I decide to live stream to celebrate the 5K followers on TikTok, we will do like some level of like tournament, I think. I'm thinking for Demolition Derby at the end. So we'll do like an extended Demolition Derby. So I think that'll be a ton of fun. And yeah. Anyway, hope you guys have a good Friday. Hope you guys have a good night. And I'll catch you either tomorrow night or Saturday night. Thanks for joining, guys. Catch you guys later.